Have you ever experienced a strange coincidence that felt more than just random? Perhaps you thought of a friend, only to receive a call from them moments later. Or maybe you dreamed of a specific event and it unfolded exactly as you imagined it. These seemingly inexplicable occurrences are at the heart of Carl Jung's theory of synchronicity. Join me as we uncover the hidden patterns and connections that are shaping our lives. Every synchronicity explained. Before we take a look at the specific synchronicities, we need to understand the meaning of a synchronicity itself. Synchronicity is a word that may feel mysterious or even magical. It hints at something beyond coincidence, something that seems to defy the ordinary rules of cause and effect. In a world driven by logic, science, and reason, synchronicity invites us to explore a hidden layer of reality, one where events align in ways that seem deeply meaningful, yet entirely unplanned. Imagine for a moment the feeling of being in perfect harmony with the universe. You might have been contemplating a significant life change, and suddenly, a random conversation with a stranger provides the exact advice or insight you needed. These moments are not mere coincidences. They are whispers from a deeper, interconnected web of reality that Carl Jung, the pioneering psychologist, called synchronicity. Jung believed that synchronicities are meaningful coincidences. They are moments when the inner world of thoughts, feelings, and desires suddenly collides with the outer world of events, often in ways that are almost too perfect to be random. These moments are like a mirror reflecting the soul's deepest intentions, hopes, and fears. When we encounter synchronicity, it can feel like the universe is speaking to us, guiding us on a path we may not have consciously chosen, but is precisely where we need to go. Synchronicities demand that we question our assumptions about reality, reminding us that there is more to life than meets the eye. In doing so, they invite us to step into a deeper level of consciousness, where the boundaries between inner and outer worlds blur, and where the seemingly impossible becomes possible. Jung argued that synchronicities are not just psychological phenomena, they are a bridge between the psyche and the material world. This bridge suggests that our thoughts, emotions, and unconscious desires have the power to influence events in the physical realm. When we experience a synchronicity, we are witnessing a moment when the inner world of our psyche aligns perfectly with the outer world of events. It is as if our inner states are reflected in the outer universe, as though life itself were a mirror. Many traditions speak to this idea of the outer world reflecting the inner. In the ancient Hermetic texts, there is a principle that states, "As within, so without." This principle asserts that the macrocosm of the universe is a reflection of the microcosm of the human soul. Synchronicities remind us of this truth. They show us that the universe is not indifferent to our lives. It is, in fact, deeply intertwined with our very being. To understand synchronicity on a deeper level, we must also explore the role of the unconscious mind. The role of the unconscious mind. Jung suggested that our unconscious mind is constantly communicating with us, not in words but in symbols and metaphors. It speaks to us through dreams, intuitions, and yes, through synchronicities. When we encounter a synchronistic event, it is often a message from the unconscious, calling us to pay attention to something we have been ignoring or to confirm that we are on the right path. Jung posited that, beyond our personal unconscious, the realm of repressed memories, forgotten dreams, and buried emotions, there exists a shared psychic space that all human beings tap into. This collective unconscious is like a deep ocean that connects us all, containing archetypal symbols and patterns that shape our experiences and perceptions. It is from this shared space that synchronicities often emerge, drawing upon these universal symbols to communicate with us in ways that transcend language and culture. This idea is not confined to Jungian psychology alone. Many ancient traditions speak of a world soul, a universal mind or spirit that connects all beings. In Hindu philosophy, for instance, the concept of Brahman represents the ultimate, unchanging reality amidst and beyond the changing world. In some interpretations, Brahman is seen as the world's soul, the source from which all things arise and to which all things return. Synchronicities could be seen as moments when this deeper reality breaks through the veil of the everyday, reminding us of our inherent connection to the whole. When we experience a synchronicity, we are not just encountering a random occurrence, we are touching the edges of this vast, interconnected reality. These moments invite us to go beyond our limited understanding of time and space, to see that life operates on levels that are often invisible to the naked eye. They challenge us to rethink our notions of causality and to embrace the idea that life's events are not just linear, but woven together in a complex web of meaning and significance. But synchronicities are not always comforting. They can also be challenging, even unsettling. They may bring to light things we have been avoiding, pushing us to confront difficult truths or to face our fears. In this way, synchronicities are like spiritual teachers, guiding us toward greater self-awareness and growth. They force us to look within and ask ourselves, what is this moment trying to teach me? What am I being called to see or understand? In Christian mysticism, there is a concept known as divine providence, which suggests that there is a divine plan or purpose guiding our lives. Synchronicities can be seen as moments when this divine providence becomes visible, when we catch a glimpse of the greater plan unfolding in our lives. They remind us that we are not drifting aimlessly through a chaotic universe, but are instead part of a larger, meaningful design. However, it is important to approach synchronicities with a balanced perspective. Not every coincidence is a synchronicity, and not every event has a deeper meaning. The key is to cultivate a sense of discernment, to be open to the possibility of synchronicity without falling into the trap of seeing meaning in every little thing. It is about striking a balance between skepticism and openness, between rationality and wonder, interdependent origination. To truly grasp what synchronicity means, we must first let go of the idea that everything can be explained by logic alone. From the ancient Vedic philosophies of India to the mystical teachings of Kabbalah, there is a shared belief that reality is not just what we see, but also what we feel and sense on a deeper level. These traditions suggest that the universe operates on principles that go beyond the physical, inviting us to see the interconnectedness of all things. What makes these moments so compelling is not just their mystery, it's their meaning. Synchronicities speak directly to our souls, calling us to pay attention, to reflect, and to awaken to the interconnectedness of our inner and outer worlds. They are, in a sense, the universe's way of sending us a message. Wake up. There is more to life than what meets the eye. Think of your life as a story unfolding, with each day bringing a new chapter. In this story, synchronicities serve as guiding stars, illuminating the path forward when the way seems unclear. They are moments when the universe nudges us awake, gently whispering that we are not alone, that our lives are part of a greater cosmic narrative. This idea finds resonance in many ancient philosophies and spiritual teachings. For example, in Buddhism, there is a belief in interdependent origination, the idea that all things are connected and arise together in a web of mutual causality. Nothing exists in isolation. Everything is interwoven with everything else. It is in this space of interconnection that synchronicities often occur. When you are fully present and in tune with your surroundings, life begins to speak to you in symbols and metaphors. A butterfly crossing your path can symbolize transformation. A sudden rain shower might wash away your fears. In moments like these, the ordinary becomes extraordinary. The mundane world opens up to reveal its hidden dimensions, where everything has a purpose and a place. Consider for a moment the Taoist concept of Wu Wei, which can be translated as effortless action or going with the flow. It is the idea that when we align ourselves with the natural rhythm of the universe, things happen with ease and grace. Synchronicities often occur when we are in this state of flow, when we are neither forcing nor resisting, but simply moving with the current of life. Synchronicity is not something to be forced or manipulated. It flows naturally when we are in harmony with ourselves and the world around us. Just as a river flows effortlessly toward the sea, synchronicities occur when we align with our true selves and the greater currents of life. This is where the concept of surrender comes into play. Surrender not in the sense of giving up, but in the sense of letting go of control and trusting the flow of the universe. It is in these moments that the universe seems to conspire in our favor, aligning circumstances and people in ways that are both unexpected and deeply meaningful. The Tao Te Ching speaks of this surrender. The Tao does nothing, yet leaves nothing undone. Synchronicities are moments when we see this truth in action, when we realize that by doing less, by being more present, and by trusting more deeply, life unfolds in ways that are more miraculous than we could ever plan or predict. Think about the times when you've been lost in thought about a particular problem, and out of nowhere a book falls off a shelf, opened to a page that contains the very insight you were looking for. Or perhaps you've been wrestling with a big decision, and just as doubt begins to cloud your mind, a series of events unfolds that makes the choice clear and undeniable. These are not accidents, they are moments of synchronicity. The universe, like an invisible hand, seems to guide us, providing clues and nudges that lead us to a deeper understanding of our path. But could this all be a matter of perception? Some might say this is all a matter of perception, that we simply notice things that are already there and assign them meaning, but Jung would argue otherwise. He believed that synchronicity reveals a profound truth about the nature of reality, that there is a deep underlying connection between our minds and the external world. This connection defies conventional understanding, suggesting that consciousness itself plays a role in shaping reality. It is as if the universe is a vast living web of interconnected energy, and our thoughts and emotions send ripples through this web, causing events to align in ways that are both surprising and purposeful. In many ways, synchronicity challenges us to rethink our relationship with the universe. It invites us to consider the possibility that life is not a series of random events, but rather a dance of meaning unfolding moment by moment. If we open our hearts and minds to the possibility of synchronicity, we begin to see that life is filled with signs and symbols. The universe is speaking to us all the time, but we must learn to listen. We must pay attention to the subtle cues, the gentle nudges, the seemingly coincidental events that guide us toward our true path. This requires a shift from a purely logical, analytical way of thinking to one that embraces mystery, intuition, and the unseen forces that shape our lives. The power of synchronicity. The power of synchronicity lies in its ability to awaken us to these hidden dimensions. It shakes us out of our habitual ways of thinking and forces us to confront the mysteries of life. When we recognize synchronicities for what they are, divine winks, cosmic nudges, or spiritual wake-up calls, we begin to see the world through a different lens, as a living, breathing entity that is intimately connected to our personal journey. One of the most powerful aspects of synchronicity is its ability to bring clarity to our lives, especially during times of confusion or uncertainty. When faced with a difficult choice or a challenging situation, a synchronicity can serve as a beacon of light, pointing us in the right direction. It is as if the universe is saying, "Pay attention. Here is what you need to see, hear, or understand right now." This is why many people report feeling a deep sense of peace or certainty after experiencing a synchronicity. It is not the event itself, but the meaning behind it that resonates so profoundly. Consider the ancient Greek myth of the labyrinth and the Minotaur. In the story, Theseus enters a labyrinth to face a fearsome creature. He is given a ball of thread by Ariadne, which he uses to find his way back after defeating the Minotaur. Synchronicities can be seen as that thread, helping us navigate the labyrinth of our lives. They offer a sense of direction when we feel lost, giving us the courage to move forward and confront whatever challenges lie ahead. But synchronicity is not just about moments of clarity and guidance. It is also about transformation. These moments often occur during significant life transitions, times when we are letting go of old patterns and stepping into new ways of being. In this sense, synchronicities are like cosmic checkpoints, signaling that we are on the right path or encouraging us to make a course correction. They remind us that growth often requires stepping into the unknown, trusting that we are being led towards something greater. This transformative power of synchronicity can be seen in stories from many spiritual traditions. For instance, in the Bible, the story of Joseph being sold into slavery by his brothers and later rising to a position of power in Egypt is filled with synchronicities. Each turn of events, though seemingly random and unfortunate, leads Joseph to a greater purpose, demonstrating that what appears as misfortune can sometimes be the universe's way of setting us on a path toward our highest potential. In numerology and spiritual traditions, repeating numbers like 111, 222, 333, 444 and 555 are often considered angel numbers or master numbers. They are believed to carry messages from the universe, spirit guides or higher realms, offering guidance, reassurance and insight. The number 111 is often associated with new beginnings, manifestation and spiritual awakening. When you see 111, it is a signal from the universe that your thoughts are aligning with your reality, urging you to focus on positive intentions and what you truly desire. This number is a reminder to be mindful of your thoughts, as they have the power to create your experiences. Seeing 111 could mean that a new chapter in your life is about to unfold. It is a call to pay attention to your intuition and inner wisdom. This number suggests that you are on the right path and encourages you to keep moving forward with confidence and optimism. In spiritual terms, 111 represents a gateway to deeper awareness and consciousness. It invites you to open yourself to new possibilities and trust that the universe is guiding you toward your highest good. The number 222 resonates with balance, harmony, and partnership. When you encounter 222, it is often a message to trust the process and to have faith that everything is working out as it should. This number suggests that the seeds of your intentions are beginning to grow and manifest, even if you cannot see the results yet. It encourages patience and persistence. 222 is also linked to relationships, cooperation, and teamwork. It may be a sign that a partnership, whether romantic, professional, or personal, is reaching a new level of understanding and collaboration. It can also be a reminder to maintain balance in your life, focusing on both your inner and outer worlds. Spiritually, 222 encourages you to remain centered and grounded, knowing that you are supported and loved by the universe. The number 333 is often interpreted as a sign of alignment with higher consciousness and spiritual growth. When you see 333, it may indicate that your mind, body, and spirit are in harmony, or that there is an opportunity to bring them into balance. This number is associated with the presence of spiritual guides and ascended masters, suggesting that you are being watched over and protected. 333 is a call to embrace your authentic self and express your creativity and truth. It encourages you to share your gifts with the world and to pursue your passions wholeheartedly. This number is often seen as a reminder that you are a co-creator of your reality, with the power to shape your life through your actions, thoughts, and beliefs. On a deeper level, 333 is a sign to trust in the divine timing of your journey and to stay committed to your spiritual path. The number 444 is associated with stability, foundation, and inner strength. When you see 444, it is often a sign that you are on solid ground and that the universe is supporting you. This number is a reminder that you have a strong foundation beneath you, both spiritually and materially. It encourages you to trust in your journey and to continue building toward your goals with determination and hard work. 444 is also linked to the presence of angels or spiritual guardians, providing reassurance that you are not alone. It is a message to stay grounded and focused on your path, knowing that your efforts are being guided and supported by higher forces. In essence, 444 symbolizes resilience, perseverance, and the power to overcome challenges. It invites you to remain patient and to trust that everything is unfolding in perfect order. The number 555 represents change, transformation, and freedom. When you see 555, it is a sign that a significant shift is occurring in your life or is about to happen. This number is often associated with breaking free from old patterns, embracing new opportunities, and stepping into your true potential. It encourages you to be open to change and to trust that it is bringing you closer to your purpose. Seeing 555 can be a call to release what no longer serves you and to embrace a new phase of growth and expansion. It is a reminder that change, while sometimes challenging, is a natural and necessary part of life. Spiritually, 555 is an invitation to align with your higher self and to trust in the unfolding of your divine plan. It encourages you to have faith in the journey ahead, knowing that every step is leading you toward greater freedom and fulfillment. Each of these repeating numbers, 111, 222, 333, 444, and 555, carries a unique message and significance. They serve as reminders from the universe to stay aligned with your highest self, to trust in the divine timing of your life, and to remain open to the guidance and support that is always available to you. When you notice these numbers, take a moment to pause, reflect, and listen to what your intuition is telling you. They are often gentle nudges from the cosmos, guiding you toward greater awareness, purpose, and fulfillment on your journey. But how can we tap into the power of synchronicity? How to experience synchronicity? To experience more synchronicity in our lives, we must be willing to engage with the world in a different way. This means shifting from a purely logical, rational mindset to one that also values intuition, imagination, and the mysterious. It involves paying attention to the subtle signs, symbols, and feelings that arise throughout our day. We must be like the mystics of old, open to the whispers of the universe, sensitive to its rhythms, and attuned to its deeper meanings. In practice, this might mean taking a moment to reflect when something unexpected catches our attention. Instead of dismissing it as mere chance, we could ask ourselves, what does this mean for me? Why did this happen now? This kind of inquiry opens the door to a more meaningful dialogue with the universe. It allows us to see beyond the surface of our experiences and discover the rich symbolic language through which life communicates. Many have found that keeping a journal of synchronicities can help in recognizing patterns and gaining deeper insights. By writing down these moments and reflecting on them, we begin to see how they are interwoven with our thoughts, feelings, and actions. Over time, we develop a more profound sense of trust in the flow of life, realizing that even when things seem chaotic or uncertain, there is an underlying order guiding us. So the next time you encounter a moment of synchronicity, a chance meeting, an uncanny alignment of events, or a dream that seems to spill over into waking life, pause for a moment. Consider what the universe might be trying to tell you. Reflect on the deeper meaning behind the coincidence and let it guide you. Remember, synchronicity is not just a phenomenon, it is an invitation to dance with the universe, to move with the rhythm of life, and to trust that there is a purpose, even in the seemingly random moments. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.